Welcome back. This is Dan Havey with CFninjaHacks, and in this video we are doing a pre-launch funnel review with Erin, and so let's just join that video already in progress. Now, usually at that point somebody says to me, "What?"
Yeah, I know. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. The domain is currently used for the following SMTP. And oh, okay. Well, we don't have, how did you, so we're going to have to reset up the SMTP too.
Oh man. Okay.
That's okay. So let's go into the SMTP first and kill that.
And then I also have, which I know we'll get into it, but I have like a huge question with like the actual pathways when we get there, like, cause I set this pathway, whatever, we'll get to that.
Don't worry. We'll fix your paths too. That's one of my rabbit tricks.
Well, I don't understand why it's like, if it's the same path in both sections and there's numbers, and then why they need to be different. Like, it seems like they should be the same, but if they're saying there's no, I don't know. It's weird. Okay.
Well,
So
they confuse it just so that people like me can make money.
Well,
yeah.
Good for you and them then.
All right. So click on that, or actually go to the right, click on the three dots, and then I think, remove.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll kill that. Then let's go back into the domain. Now, are we on Actionetics or 97?
Actionetics.
Okay, good. Just makes it easier.
Oops, sorry. All right.
Expand.
And then now delete it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now we need to open up the Cloudflare account and the GoDaddy account.
Okay. Can you see my screen still?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And your computer hasn't crashed.
I know. Well, I closed every other program down, so hopefully I'm good now. All right, this should be his account. Yes. And then I just need to go register, I guess, an account for the Cloudflare.
Yeah. You don't have one?
Not for him, no.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I was just like, well, just run it through your own account instead of creating a new one for somebody else.
Richard Kelly at type22health.com. Oops, no, it's not a password. Okay.
Okay, so the domain name.
Type22health.com. Okay.
Free account. Confirm plan.
Okay.
Okay. It didn't pull up anything, so refresh the page. Okay. So now what we need to do. So he's using this for email as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Like through Gmail. He has a Gmail account set up for it.
Okay. All right. So the A record, let's delete that out.
This one right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we're going to leave those two, the S1 and the S2 in there for right now because they may be the right settings because you set up the Cloudflare, I'm sorry, you set up the SMTP
Sendgrid
through GoDaddy. And so it just pulled in those two CNAME records, and I know two of them have to be that S1, S2 thing.
Well, that I actually just did the other day through Sendgrid, was the S1 and S2 domain.
Right.
Thing. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to have to go back in and reset all that stuff up.
Okay. Okay.
And where you set up, where you take your SMTP, you take the DNS records out of Sendgrid and you put it into Cloudflare.
Gotcha. See, and I totally skipped over this step in Jamie's thing because because ClickFunnels, everything from ClickFunnels is run through Cloudflare, right? So I didn't think I don't know. I guess I just didn't think it needed to be here. So
yeah. Anytime you're working with GoDaddy, but like I said, I do it with anything.
Just anything. Okay, cool. Well, good to know. So I'll have to do that.
I was going to say, haven't you seen my little chart before? Come on.
No, I haven't.
You haven't been to my Quick Start Blueprint site?
I registered. Is that the thing I registered for? But I don't know if I went to it then. Whatever link you dropped, I read.
Well, the old one was CFninjaHacks, but I realized that the way I had it formatted in there, it wasn't very intuitive as far as being able to walk through it. And so I completely rebuilt a new membership site, and I put in a whole bunch of new content and whatever.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's scroll down to the bottom of this page, and we should get our continue there, and then it should give us some new name servers. Okay. So now let's go back into GoDaddy.
Okay.
And find that domain.
Hold on, let me move your thing. Okay. I can never remember how to like find them all because he has like a million.
Okay, we'll go back up to the top then and go, or wait, they should be here. If not, manage all in the upper right.
There it is. Okay. Because he has a bunch of them. Okay. So it's this one right here.
If you say so. The other one was healthy, I guess I saw.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So scroll down to the bottom and click on DNS, manage DNS. And then what we need to do is scroll back, go down. Okay. Well, actually scroll back up first. I want to see what was put in there from.
Oh yeah. That was the Sendgrid thing.
Okay. So we got three records there that came from Sendgrid.
Yeah.
Okay. So actually while we're here, before this goes away, copy out the first CNAME record, the EM3466, copy that, and then go back into Cloudflare. Let's just create the CNAME record right away as long as we got it staring us in the face. And then we'll just make sure it's the same one when we go into Sendgrid.
Okay.
Okay, so go up to the top and actually, can you just open up somewhere to paste those in? You can even paste it into chat on the right hand side if you want.
Oh, okay. That'll work. Well, I guess I'm already here, so we'll just do that. Okay. And then get these guys?
Yeah, grab that.
Ew, sorry. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, it's like pasting tables. Okay. Let me just. All right, there we go.
Then it goes and capitalizes the E. That's why okay, we don't have to copy those other ones because we're.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I just wanted that one. So now, all right, go back into, we're back in GoDaddy. Okay. Go back. Yeah, I'm sorry, GoDaddy. And scroll down and click on change down below where it says name servers. Click on change.
Oh, okay.
And then click on custom. So click where default is and get custom. Okay, so now go back into Cloudflare and let's grab those name servers out of there. So now down below it.
This one?
NS, yeah.
Okay. And then put it here?
Yep.
Okay.
And same with the other.
All right, save?
And save, yep.
Okay.
Now it'll take maybe less than 5 minutes and everything you're seeing here on the screen will just go away on its own.
Okay.
And at that point, then we know that Cloudflare has taken over for what GoDaddy would have done in the past.
Okay.
So everything is being handled there. So now go back into Cloudflare.
Oh, wow.
See, there it went.
Yeah.
Done, check name servers. And right now you're not going to get anything. So we're going to let this hang out for a minute. So go over at the top and click on page rules at the top. And we're going to create a new page rule on the right-hand side. And that page rule is going to be www. The domain name .com /, asterisk, and then go to the beginning before the triple dub and put in an asterisk there as well. This actually is a trick I learned from Jamie. I didn't know to put in the the first asterisk actually. So
okay, and when he got to this part, I was like, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Well, the asterisk is nothing but a wild card. So what it says is if somebody types in HTTP, HTTPS, whatever they put in before the triple W, doesn't matter. They can put in anything before that. And then the second asterisk is the same thing. Anybody can type in any path. But what we're going to do is when we create the forwarding, we're going to say $2, which says grab whatever the second asterisk represents. So if somebody typed in a path of go or order form or whatever, that will be appended to whatever we create for the forwarding.
Okay.
So basically we're saying don't go to the www is what it really comes down to. So add a setting.
Save and deploy or?
No, add a setting.
Oh, add a setting. Okay.
And pick something there, which is forwarding.
Forwarding URL?
Yep. And select status code, which is 301, permanent redirect. Now here we type in https:// domain name .com/$2.
Oh, slash, sorry.
Yep.
$2.
Yep. Okay. So that again, that picks up the second asterisk instead of the first one.
Okay.
So save and deploy.
All right.
Now go back and click on overview. Left top. You got to scroll up a little bit on your page.
Oh, got it.
Okay.
Overview. Got it.
Overview. Okay. And it'll probably still tell us the same thing. So refresh the page.
All right. And then you do that for everything. You do the asterisk /$2 for every. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you're coming from Namecheap or Bluehost or wherever, do the exact same thing. And so we are now connected. So now let's go back into ClickFunnels.
Okay.
And let's put that domain in.
Add your own, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And take out the triple dub.
Oh, then that, I bet he kept that in there when he did it then. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they would just take that out of there.
Okay, yeah, I'm curious if we have time. I might have to book another call with you. I'm curious if my other client, because I took out the www, so I wonder if things are correctly, but I still didn't run it through Cloudflare, so probably not. Okay, so add domain.
Okay, I've done this step. Click on that.
Okay.
You know, I thought they had changed that disclaimer there, and they haven't. So, normally by now they're telling us we're all happy, so click on check now. Why is this not picking it up right away? Do it again. What did we forget to do? Yeah, click on GoDaddy because that changed, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there are the name servers. And we don't want to mess with the forwarding or anything because we changed everything over to Cloudflare. So go back to Cloudflare.
Okay.
And that said that it's not protecting it. You can see down here in the bottom right, it says registrar, GoDaddy. So those two are talking to each other. So go back to ClickFunnels.
Yep.
Check it again. Usually this is like instantaneous.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done anything wrong. All you did was type in the domain name. Unless you typed it in wrong and neither of us caught it.
True.
So go back to domains and let's see if we can delete this thing out of here.
Type 2 to health. Yeah, that's it. But just go ahead and delete it again and try it again.
Well, click on it and go up to the top and click verify. In order for your custom name to work, you'll need to. Oh, we were so busy screwing around with those other DNS records, we didn't fix the ones we were supposed to.
Okay, got it.
Okay, all right, go back into Cloudflare.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't change the ones we had to change.
Oh, that's right.
So
okay.
Click on DNS.
All right, got it.
Okay, so now we got to the. Okay, so grab that one that we copied out and paste that in here. So the one EM2, whatever you had there.
And do I need to uncapitalize it, or does that not matter?
Yeah, I would guess it's case sensitive.
Okay.
So we want to add a record, CNAME, and then go grab the target.
And then that U was uncapitalized too, I think, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, everything else is lowercase.
Okay.
Okay, click save.
And I remember Jamie talking something about the orange cloud thing, but I didn't really get what that was either.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with that here in a second. Okay, yeah, kill the cloud.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll do it on its own. Sometimes it won't.
Okay.
Sometimes you get an error. So it's saved. Okay. So now we got to go down to the fourth one, www. You want to point that at the domain name. So type2tohealth.com. So leave that alone. Go to the next one, target.clickfunnels.com. You want to change that to type2tohealth.com.
Oh. But why does it tell you to put in the target?
Oh, we'll get to there.
Oh, okay. All right. Type2tohealth.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And now go back up to the top and click on, or actually go, no, you don't have to do anything there. Go up and we're going to put in a new CNAME record. So just go up and click at name. Know where you were. No.
Oh, shoot.
All right. No, that's okay. Click add record again.
Right here. Got it. Okay. It's already there.
CNAME,
okay.
And then just put in an @ sign. And then the target is target.clickfunnels.com.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, the next blank. So take that out. By putting in the @ sign, that says go to the root directory.
Okay. So do I leave target there or just the @ sign?
Just the @
Okay.
And then, yeah, target.
All right. So like that.
Yep. Click save. Okay. And now what it'll do is you saw the orange cloud was there, but it'll automatically turn that off because, again, like I said, ClickFunnels is an enterprise partner, so you don't have to have a proxy on it.
Okay.
Okay, so type2tohealth.com, target.clickfunnels.com, and we got the other. So now we'll go back into ClickFunnels.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. All right.
And I don't think we're going to have to put it back in again, and I don't think we're going to have to. No, okay, let's try this. Go back, and it may not have just verified yet either. So go back into Cloudflare.
Okay.
Click on that, scroll up to the top, go to overview, and just refresh that page. Okay. All right. We should be connected.
Okay.
Yeah, normally because I go in and I change the page rules and all that in between, it gives it time to verify. But if this doesn't work this time, we're just going to delete it out and start over again. Yeah, so just click on it and let's delete it out and just do it again.
Okay.
Because if you don't do it in exactly the right order, it could, because it may not be going back into Cloudflare and reading it properly too. We don't know.
Okay.
When in doubt, delete. Okay. Add new domain.
All right. Type2tohealth. Okay. And then go ahead.
Yep.
Okay. Ah, there you go. Look at that. All right.
All right. Kill their stuff. Now click right there. You always, I found this out. At first I was like, oh yeah, you can just go in and change it. But now you're much better off of you going in at this point here and you find the funnel that we're looking for.
It's the type2 to health. What did I have it? Because I changed it the other day. Because I had the order. Where is it? Huh. Hold on. Okay. 1 second. Let me pull it up in another window. Because when I first set it up, I had it connected just to his order form because that's the only thing we had done. And then we just, oh, no, not that one.
Type2, no. What?
Sorry. And then we've just recently been adding other pages. So where does it go? Okay. Oh, okay. So it's still called, that's why it's still called type2 to order form. Okay, cool. So I guess that does need actually, how do I change this really quick?
Go over to settings upper right.
Okay. So type2 to health program, I guess, or course, I don't know, whatever. We'll just say program. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't have a 2 in there. It's just type2 health, if you care.
Thank you. Type2 to health. Okay. Okay, so let me go back over here. Type 2 to health. Oh, I probably have to refresh it, don't I?
Yeah, just click on the order form one and it may or may
Oh,
not.
I did. It'll still link. Okay.
If you refresh, that's fine.
Oh, here we go. All
Okay.
right.
Associate the funnel.
All right.
Okay, so we are verified. So click on type 2 to health.
Okay.
And then we will go to SSL and expand that. And add SSL. Now go up and check your default page. Make sure it is set to where you want it to.
Opt-in. Yep.
That's probably correct. And then check your 404. Normally you want it to be the same. I usually just do this just to waste time while you're going, waiting for the SSL to come in.
So you still see, I actually created a separate 404 page. So you just, if someone types in the wrong thing, you just have it direct back to the,
yeah.
That's brilliant.
It's a funnel. It's a funnel.
I literally made a 404 page and was like, here, go back here. Okay, cool.
Yeah. No, just set them both the same.
Yeah. Okay.
And so now expand on SSL. And through the magic of the universe, it will work.
All right.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for our screwing around, that would have been about 3 minutes.
No, that's perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. I got one video where I go, okay, I'm tired of people saying it takes like 2 weeks to set up a domain. I'll show you how to do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Including going through Cloudflare. Yeah,
no, it's great. So thank you. Okay, cool. So now, so let me go back. I'm actually going to go back to his, I just want to see if that, sorry. If I click that link, type 2 to health, it should be good now, right?
Well, go click on it and find out.
I'm clicking on it from the text message because, like I said, whenever I was pulling it in on my phone, it was fine. But then when I text it to him, okay.
Let me see here. Well, it's still right there.
Cool. I think it's working.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting learn more as a path name.
Yes. Okay. So the path names, I guess, can I show you that? Because I think, so this is all set up, right? So it would be, I don't understand, like, for example, so I have learn more, like, okay, so for publishing, I just put learn, but then if I keep learn here, it adds all the extra numbers. So then I just put dash more. So.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you how to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. My first question is, okay, so I just flipped to your page and, okay, so a free ebook, that's what they're getting.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to go to his VSL, so I just threw that in there to try to get hit, like, so he can start getting emails. So, like, it's to go to a VSL, and I need to add, like, a free training thing up top. Yeah, so that was my plan. I mean, if you have other ideas, go for it.
Well, so my question is, if somebody, it's the old Steve or Russell Brunson thing, what are we exchanging here? What exchange of value do we have? So I give you my email address. You give me what?
Yeah, so it's the PDF of his 100 recipes that he's come up with.
Okay, so these are diabetes recipes.
Just like healthy recipes, but yeah. I mean, he's targeting people with diabetes, but it's, just unhealthy people essentially, but yeah.
Okay, so free healthy recipes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start with that. Okay. So what you need to do is where you got edit page, the gear to the right of edit page, click on that. And wipe out what you got there for your name.
Okay.
No, for the name, not the path.
Oh, for the name. Sorry. Okay.
You can leave the path wiped out too because we're going to delete that next. But so for your name, type in free healthy recipes, all camel case like you would normally type it.
Okay.
Now go to path and delete it.
Okay.
Now update the page. Okay. Now, before we go any further, I just want you to see this. So now on the left-hand side on your first tab, it still says opt-in for VSL. The opt-in, where it says opt-in below it, that's the page type. Okay, so you see with all of them here, they all have their page type as the small text underneath.
Okay.
Okay, so now what I want you to do is click on publishing. And you see on the left-hand side, it changed it to free healthy recipes.
Ah, yeah.
It also changed the funnel step name.
Okay.
Now, if you want a clean path, you delete out where it says learn.
Okay.
And you update the funnel step. You always want ClickFunnels to just auto pop this thing. So now it still says free healthy recipes, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Okay? But what I want you to do here in a second is I want you to click on the link to the right-hand side right underneath publishing. And yeah, but don't click on it yet, because when you click on it, I want you then to look at the address line, and what you're going to see is it's going to say free healthy recipe and all the numbers and letters for a split second, and then that's going to go away. And then you'll have a clean path.
Okay.
So go ahead and click.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So I always look at it is I always give a path name of what are they going to get. So you don't put a path name like order form or opt-in or something like that, because it's very daunting to somebody who's seeing that. They would rather see, oh, if I go here, I'm getting free healthy recipes. Oh, well, okay.
So, okay. So there's still a lot of confusion here.
Okay.
So how, like, okay. Sorry. So how did that give it a path if there's no path here? Oh, okay. So it did it. And okay, got it. So
no,
it doesn't
path,
matter if there's numbers behind it and here, because when you go to preview it, it disappears. Like that's weird.
click on the step again.
And then what does it say?
That's where we changed it.
So how did it automatically go here when we didn't do that?
Because
just
that's how ClickFunnels works.
Okay. All right.
It will always end up on that path. And it says it there. I don't even know if they mean it this way, but this is the ending path of the URL. Whether they mean that's where it's going to end up or not, I don't know, but that certainly is the same thing. It ends up there. So whatever is there under path is where it will end up. You could put in banana in there, and although you had free healthy recipes with the numbers and letters afterwards, if you had banana there, that's what it would end up as.
Okay. So, he could still say, go to type2tohealth.com, and then it'll just still populate here, and then it'll have that free healthy recipes after automatically.
Yeah. If you type in type2tohealth.com, because we set the 404 and the default page.
Got it. Okay.
This funnel step, it will always end up with that path.
Okay. So then would you mind just walking through the rest of these for the links?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So same thing. So
the question is, what do they get?
So this is the actual video sales letter page. So
you want to say, this is the page that we're going to sell you on, and we're going to beat you down, and you're going to give us money.
Yeah. Well,
it's kind of long. We don't probably want to put all that in there. So how about we say free training instead?
Okay. So I'm wondering why
learn how to do something, you know.
I wonder why his the YouTube video was working. I'm wondering. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I know why. I forgot he re-uploaded a new one. Okay, I'm sorry. So delete this and then change this to free training,
or whatever they're getting.
Okay.
I mean, what are they going to learn in the training?
I listened to it, and they really, I don't know. We're probably going to have to work on this part. So, I mean, he essentially just talks about, how he did it and what he did and stuff like that. So, but it is his VSL training. So,
okay. So we'll start with free training, and you can always change it later.
And then update page.
Yep.
Okay. And then go to publishing, and then delete this, and then update page. And then
pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah. So, okay. So if I do need to go in and change the path, do I just do it here again and then let it go? Or do I?
Yeah, now the only thing you have to know is that you can't have the same path on two different pages on the same domain. So you can't have three of them called free training, because that ain't going to work.
Okay.
So that's really about the only rule. And actually, that may not necessarily be true, because I did it one day I'm like doing a training video, and I'm like going, oh, here, we'll name these two the same thing. And it actually didn't change one of them. So I was like, so just make sure you don't have the same path twice, because it's not going to know where to go to.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then the last thing was that we have actually,
now that I say that, Maybe it will. Maybe that will be just fine because of the fact that it appends the number to the one it goes to first. And so then it probably could have two named the same, but I still wouldn't name two of them the same.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll have to test that some more.
So then do you know how to send out, like I have a PDF, so it did go in, but it just it did send out, but it just went into my spam folder. So what I've been reading on that is that it's because it's a brand new SMTP account and we have to like boost its reputation. That's the ClickFunnels article I found about it. Is that correct? Or do you know about that? Why things would be going into spam or?
I don't know. But I mean, you're running it through Actionetics, right?
Well, I don't think I have that set up. I've not done anything with Actionetics yet.
Wait, do you have Actionetics or Actionetics MD?
Do what?
Do you have Actionetics or Actionetics MD?
I didn't know there was a second Actionetics.
Well, we got some things to teach you, girl.
Yeah, no,
click on Actionetics there and just click on the base button. And
yeah, these are all my tests. Sorry.
If it does not give us the ability to upgrade, I have a feeling he's on Actionetics MD.
Yeah,
okay,
I didn't know.
So you don't know what it is?
No, yeah, what's MD?
What is
Is it more expensive than the $297?
No. So open up a new tab and go to diehardfunnelhacker.com. I think that's the URL. Yeah.
That's cool. Who did that? That's really cool.
It's just an animated GIF. I don't know who did it.
That's
it's not
neat.
mine. I mean, this is Russell's site.
Oh, well, that's what.
So it kicked us back in here. I don't know.
Well, I clicked that redirect link. It said if you aren't redirected.
I know.
Okay.
Go up into the upper right. Let's go into his account settings. It should tell us in there what account he has, and go to account billing. Full suite. Here, let me go into my. Where do I have ClickFunnels here? Let me see what mine says. While I'm doing this, so Actionetics MD is, I don't know what you necessarily get that you don't get in regular Actionetics, but what it does is so ClickFunnels partnered with, see, I'm on MD and it's showing here on my page, whereas yours, where's back here? So you're still under account billing subscription plan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mine says you're subscribed to Actionetics MD plan at $297 a month and my next billing date.
Yeah, mine just is a full suite.
Oh, I guess they did bill me today, didn't they? Next. Okay. Oh, is there different payment gateways? Okay. What Actionetics MD is so ClickFunnels partnered with Sendgrid. And so when you go to MD, you don't have to worry about setting up an SMTP account.
Oh.
And you don't have to, wait a second here. Hang on 1 second. Actionetics MD, you still have this. Oh, you still have to set up the DNS at the domain provider. So you still, now I'm drawing a blank. But either way, the difference is it's 5,000. If you have more than 5,000 contacts in your contact database, you pay an extra $50 a month up to 10,000. And so for every 5,000, you pay an extra $50 a month.
Okay.
But you're running everything through ClickFunnels account through Sendgrid.
Okay.
So there's some stuff you don't have to set up, and then you also get to take advantage of the fact that ClickFunnels has had account forever, and because they partnered with Sendgrid, I would guess they're getting preferential treatment of some sort.
Gotcha. Okay. So is that, I guess he doesn't have that then, or?
He doesn't, but it doesn't cost anything to upgrade either. What happens if you
happens
click
if I
on choose a different plan? Yeah, see, I don't know why it's not.
Is it only rolled out to like certain people maybe right now, or?
No, they came out with this a year and a half ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I signed up for it. I'm pretty sure when I was in Orlando for Funnel Hacking Live.
Oh man, I wish I knew about that then. I totally would have gone. I think I was like just getting into this world then probably.
Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so how I have the PDF going out right now is I literally just have it uploaded as an asset, and then I have inside the opt-in funnel and under the general settings, and I selected the asset to be delivered. So how do I control that within Actionetics then if it's already kind of set up in the funnel?
Well, it's already being delivered. So what I would do, because I tested this the other day, and the email that you get when you send it out like that looks like crap.
Exactly. That was going to be my next thing. It's like one little teeny sentence, and I'm like, oh, so yeah.
Yeah. So undo that send through the general tab. We'll undo that, and then you can have it triggered a number of different ways because he's got Actionetics. So did we figure out everything we had to figure out before we got to the part of where we were going to go and look at the digital asset?
I think so, because if I've got like the email came through like to me when I tested it, so that means I must have set it the SMTP correctly, right? If I was getting emails.
On the digital asset, no, because that actually comes from ClickFunnels.
Oh, okay. I guess can we double check to make sure I did the SMTP? The only thing
we deleted your SMTP. So if you're not on Actionetics MD, we got to go back in there and redo that anyway. So
okay.
Go up to account settings. Let's just do that now. We're talking about it. Account settings.
Okay.
And email integrations. Set up email sending. And fill in all your info.
Oh, so this is where Sendgrid goes, right? Okay. I'm like, what is this?
You can call it anything you want. This is just for you internally.
Okay. From
name is if you need that information, let me find it real quick for you.
Oh, come on.
You or me?
No, it's me. Okay. Yeah, I did have that article pulled up the other day, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, just let me go into my account real quick and I'll find it. Okay, SMTP server is smtp.sendgrid.net. SMTP port is 587. Username is whatever you use to log into Sendgrid.
Oh crap. Hold on.
I'll go open up your Sendgrid account.
Let's see, I wonder. Oh, I didn't want to reset it. Come on. Okay, so there is his username. Oh, come on. Okay, hold on. You know what we're gonna do? Ah, I know he emailed it to me. I thought it would show up if I did it like that.
Well, I don't think there was a space.
You put did I put a space? Don't.
Between the Y and the 1, you got a space there.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, but, oh, wait, maybe this is it. Oh, sorry. So I know he told me. Oh, I think I remember it. Hold on. Okay, so Let me just, why? I can't even click into these fields. It's very weird. Hold on.
You know, I've been having the same problem lately too.
Okay, I think it was actually, I'm going to type it in. This is the year. I think that's what he had it as. I'm just going to copy this and see that's it.
Seems to be working.
Woo-hoo! Okay. Crap. Well, I copied the wrong thing apparently. Okay. So this is the year.
Is that supposed to be, and those are capital letters you're supposed to have?
Yeah, the middle ones weren't. So
okay.
I don't know. Okay.
And SMTP domain is sendgrid.net.
Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry about this.
Yeah, that address really shouldn't matter, but you might as well set it up right so you don't have to come back in.
Three, 401. Access, I don't know what it was. Okay. All right. And then should I do this thing like it said? And I can't remember now what Jamie had.
Yeah, well, what I do is I originally thought, oh, I don't want to do the SMTP footer. I just want to do a footer in every one of my emails. Well, after doing that and then seeing how stuff came out, I actually reversed that, and I actually do a full-blown SMTP footer now.
Okay.
Let me just do something here. Let me copy this into the chat. Now, obviously, it has all of my links in there, not yours, but you can just grab that and drop it in there and make yourself a note to come back in and change your links later.
Okay.
And everything else, obviously. And I got some training on this too, but you should be able to figure it out.
I'll just put it here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
mine was formatted correctly. Yours isn't. Yeah, make this a default.
Okay.
No, what it did is when I dumped it in there, it took out all the carriage returns.
Okay.
And then save SMTP integration. But when I got to teach you when you do your CSS, put carriage returns in. I saw your video earlier today.
Yeah.
And you put in the ID selector and then the curly bracket.
Okay.
You want to drop down to the next line and indent 2 spaces before you start putting in your CSS.
Okay. Okay.
And then have the curly bracket be by itself on the last line.
Okay. So at what point when I go to the dot container inner would be, or the actual width equals?
Well, like here, let me just type in something here for you. Oh, wait, it's not going to do it anyway. It's going to take out my caret. Yeah, so CSS ID selector, space, curly bracket, hit return, type 2 spaces, start putting in your lines of CSS, and then at the very end, have that curly bracket be on its own line.
Okay. 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 I think I've seen what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all this stuff is like so new to me. I literally copy and paste what I see. Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it makes it easier to read, but I've actually read in some of the big programming groups, they're like, you're not supposed to do it the other way because something, I don't know. It's just so much easier to read, though. That's the real reason.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so apparently it worked.
Okay.
Right? You must have hit save, and I didn't see what happened. And, but
because I already had the webhook and all that kind of stuff inside of Sendgrid, so I guess it worked.
Well, here's the only thing is. No, okay, all right, okay. I missed what we were doing because we're not on MD, and I have to reshoot my SMTP videos because I shot them like right after I got MD and I didn't understand something. And so you can still watch them and figure it out, but it's yeah. What we need to do now is we need to go into Sendgrid.
Okay.
Because we need to take the DNS records from Sendgrid and we need to put them into Cloudflare.
Okay.
See, here's the thing. I mean, I did all the training. I put together the blueprint. I did all the training on this stuff. I know exactly how all this works. And I still have to go watch my own videos sometimes to figure it out.
Yeah.
And I still have to look at my little chart here sometimes to figure it out. Because that's how damn complicated it is.
And how do I get to that again? That you're
okay, click on settings. Bottom one. And then go down to center authentication.
Okay.
And so you should have done the link branding too, but let's go and click on the domain to the right, the EM3466 type 2 to health.
Yeah, no, I was having the hardest time. Nothing would, it would never verify, but then I guess it's because GoDaddy's is different. So I had extra letters. I don't know. I copied and pasted what they told me, but it wasn't working. And then finally support told me that I guess GoDaddy does it differently. So, so that's why I never did the link branding because I could never even figure out the first thing.
Okay. So click on that domain.
Okay.
And so we do have the 3 here and just WL024, open up, Cloudflare's DNS again. I just want to make sure. Okay, hang on. Okay, all right. That is the right ones in there. Okay, now go back into Sendgrid.
Since I had already put them inside of GoDaddy and then we transferred from GoDaddy to here, is that why it's all here? Okay.
Yeah, it picked them up. It picked up the records that it needed to pick up.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, and you said to go back to where?
Sendgrid.
Sendgrid. Okay.
Sendgrid.
Yeah, sorry. My kids, she's like,
Kill him. Okay, so click verify. It should have been verified, but we'll click verify again.
Okay.
Return to sender authentication. Okay, so now come down here for link branding and get started. Normally when you come in, it asks you the question, do you want to do the link branding? And you just say yes right away. Okay. So your DNS host is going to be Cloudflare. And domain you send from, I guess, is going to be the one you're using.
Type 2 to health. Okay.
Next. And so we need to do the same thing here. We need to copy these. Oh, actually, before we do that, all we need to copy is the first part of this. So copy out URL 7369.
Okay, yeah, that's where my hang up with before I was doing it because I was just copying and pasting and it was never verifying. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think ClickFunnels tells you that anywhere. I had to figure that one out on my own too.
Man.
So go into Cloudflare.
Add.
Yeah, add a CNAME. And while you're doing that, I'm going to open up my Cloudflare account real quick too. So I just want to make sure one thing for sure. That's the one nice thing is when in doubt, I can go look at what I got set up that's working. Oh, and somebody in the group did Russell's Traffic Secrets site with the slanted box, and I was working for a while today on creating that in a much simpler way. Where's my phone?
And then for this one, I just grab these front numbers too, only?
Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, just grab that. And then you did put sendgrid.net in the second part?
Yes. Where? Okay.
Okay, I'm logging in.
Okay, so these are the two that I just added up here.
Okay.
At that time, the proxy thing stayed.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom of the screen, you might see an error message down there. Nope, there isn't one. But I'm 99% sure we got to get rid of that too. But just give me 1 second as I log into my account. I have double authentication on everything, so I got to do that as well. 5, 3, 6, 2, 7, 5, 2.
Oh my goodness.
That's loud.
Well, I have the do not disturb on too, but
Well,
apparently FaceTime
I
still.
disconnected my phone from my Mac, and at some point it decided to reconnect them.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, it's funny until I'm on a call with somebody and I get kicked out of Zoom.
Yeah, right?
Well, that's happened a bunch of times.
Mm.
So, okay. All right. I just want to look at mine. So, yeah, we need to click on those 2 orange clouds and turn them off.
Okay.
Unless you want to turn them back on, and then we can shoot. Why don't you turn them back on so we can see what the error message is?
Okay. Then save?
No, it automatically saves. That would be saving if you were putting in a new one.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
So now go back to Sendgrid.
Okay. And then verify?
Yeah, click the little box first, and then click verify.
Okay.
So that's the error you get if you don't turn off those clouds.
Cool.
Yep. And again,
awesome.
I had to figure that one out on my own because, at least at the time, ClickFunnels does not have that in their instructions.
Well, even neither does Sendgrid. Sendgrid literally tells you, like, in their documentation. So their support was the one who was like, "Oh no," and it was like the second support guy that I finally talked to that told me that. Okay, cool. So
now SMTP is set up, the domain is set up, half of your paths are done, and so then what did you want to? Let's you had that email you were sending out, so let's talk about that for a little bit.
Yeah. So go back into the funnel and take it out of the funnel.
Yeah.
Part. Okay. So that was in here and.
Yeah, when I was shooting my OFA copy and design school, I did it that way at first, and then I got the email and I was like, "Holy crap, this is
bad." Okay, so no asset download and then save. All right.
Yeah. Okay. What I always do when I get on that page, I always click Save Pages Template.
Oh, I do that like 99% of the time. Yeah. I almost just did it again.
Exactly. Okay. So now we got 2 choices because we have Actionetics. So what I would do is if somebody's getting an email immediately when they sign up, I usually build the email right there in the automation tab.
On this actual step. Yeah, see, this is the part like that is just so confusing to me. I haven't gotten into this yet. So, okay.
Okay, so you have another ClickFunnels tab open, right? Yeah. So go into a different ClickFunnels tab and go into the digital assets because we're going to need to grab that, the link to that asset.
All right, it's just called, I changed it to 19. This one.
Bottom one there. Yeah, so go to the right, copy asset path. Now what we want to do here is we want to, well, first off, we need to add them to a list. Because did you set up an integration inside of the page itself?
Probably not.
Okay, well, go click on the path, or click on the step again, or click on overview.
Okay.
Okay, now edit page. Let's just see if you set up an integration. Normally, again, if you're using Actionetics.
Oh, no, I did not. Nope.
Okay, so there is no integration set there. So normally, if you're on Actionetics, you want to use the automation tab. If you're using MailChimp or third-party autoresponder, you use the integration here.
Okay. So just do Actionetics?
No, we don't want to set up anything here. We want to just bounce back out of here.
Okay. So I'm sorry. So when would you do it inside of there then?
I would do it inside of the page itself if you're using a third-party autoresponder. You had Constant Contact, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, whatever.
Okay.
If you're using Actionetics, use the automation tab.
Got it. Okay.
And, Karen and I in the group, we've been working together to try to figure out what is and isn't possible inside the $19 plan.
Okay.
Because I think sometime next week, she's going to be setting something up for her daughter or something on the $19 plan, and she's going to give it to me. And I'm going to go through and record the whole thing.
Oh, nice.
Just so people can know, okay, this is possible. Because the automations you can use, but only if you set up SMTP.
Okay.
Which,
And then what about on the $97 plan? How does
same
that
thing,
work?
same thing. So basically 97 and 19 are going to be the same as far as the functionality because you
Okay.
don't have Actionetics.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to go through that because I know there's a lot of questions about it, but also, well, and that's where it started the other day. I don't know if you saw that post I put up. It's like, oh, the $19 plan is gone. And then I had to like,
And then
then I had to like change it all and go, oops, sorry, I was wrong. And I shot the video because it was like, I was like trying to upload like a 9-step funnel. Because I was just like, I'll just pick this one and go, and didn't think about the number of steps.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. So click on automation.
Okay.
And now we want to add new action, but we don't want to do that yet either. So go back into that other ClickFunnels tab because we need to create a list.
Okay.
So go there. So yeah, scroll up, Actionetics, and email lists. We need to add a new list. And we'll give it a name. Dr. Bob's list.
So it doesn't matter, or do I put his name?
Yeah, the list is purely, list name is just for you. So you know what it is. So I would say,
should I put type 2 to health in?
Type 2 to health opt-in.
Oh, okay. Okay. Type 2 to health opt-in. Okay.
And you got a group tag, which you probably don't have any groups in there at all yet. So don't even worry about that. It's not a smart list, and we're going to create a new list.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'll go back into that other tab. That's all we had to do there was just to create that list for now.
Oh, these are the follow-up funnels. So I think Jamie might be getting to this then, right? Hopefully.
We had follow-up funnels last week. Tomorrow, I think.
Okay, I think
next week, I think it's CSS.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll have to go back in and watch that one. Okay.
So click on the ClickFunnels tab. I mean, the one to the right of where you're at. Okay. So now we want to add a new action and give it a name. So I would say something like add to, I keep forgetting the name, type 2 to health opt-in list.
So say, like, spell all that out, add to, type 2?
Yeah, you don't have to. I tend to put in the name of the list I'm adding it to.
Okay.
So I don't have to think about what I'm doing when I see it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's good enough. Condition is everyone. And then we got add to list already there, and it already populated the only list you had because you only had one.
Gotcha.
So create the funnel action, and we'll see if it ends up here right. No, it didn't. They're having a problem with their Ajax reloading the pages, so just reload the page, and it'll show up then.
Ah, okay.
So now we need to add a new email.
Oops, sorry.
Well, actually, here, while you're here, just click on, so go back. You can go back to edit.
Okay.
So you can also, when you're in there, so you can add it to a list. Click on where it says add to list. So you can add to the list, remove from the list, send yourself an email notification. So every time somebody opts in, you can get an email, which basically says Joe just opted in.
Okay.
And then you can add or remove a tag as well there.
Okay.
And so I like using this for like membership sites. So if somebody comes in, I can set up like a special link for them. So, okay, you people are going to get this certain content, and they'll come in and they'll join through this special link, and it'll just add a tag.
Okay.
So that anybody then who has that tag who goes into the membership area can then see that content.
Okay.
You can restrict it that way.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
for now, just leave it like that.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's create an email list. And I'm sorry, add new email.
Okay.
Not a list. Yeah, we need a new email. All right, so the from name is doctor or whatever you want it to be.
And then just say free healthy recipes or whatever we said.
Yeah, whatever you want the subject line to go. Here. I mean, this is what they're going to see now. So
okay.
Here are the free healthy recipes that you requested. Here's our free healthy recipe cookbook. You know, whatever you want to say there.
I'll just put this for now. Free recipes you requested. I like that. Okay.
Okay, so populated your SMTP. You don't have to send to subscribers in past X days. It doesn't matter. because they just opted in, and the condition is everyone again.
Okay.
So you can grab a template. You can create your own. Of course, any templates that you create and you save yourself would show up here. But for right now, just grab one of them that we can delete everything out of. Okay, so you actually pick the one below that because there's going to be less stuff to delete.
Okay.
Okay, and then create email.
Okay.
So click it, and then, yeah, that's all you got to do.
Okay.
Okay, now open the editor. And so it kind of sort of works like the regular editor. When you're in Actionetics, if you did not have Actionetics, you just get more or less a text editor.
Okay.
So you're going to want to delete out 90% of what's in here. So that's what I did is I just create a template that has my footer, and then I can just go in and just start typing.
So the like the SMTP footer that we put in the settings tab, does that information show up on the bottom of these emails as well?
Yeah, that would just show up at the bottom.
Okay.
So with mine, I have something similar to what they have here, similar to what Steve Larson has, where it's all 4 or 5 different opportunities that they can click on, and then at the bottom, my SMTP footer comes in.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'll go through this later, and then I just type up a regular email and organize it and all that.
Yeah, but so just where it says intro paragraph. Okay, so just let's put some text in there, just so because we're gonna go run through this and we'll send an email. Okay. So here, thanks for signing up, blah 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 blah. But then, just put in thanks for signing up, and then we're gonna paste in that link the link that we pulled from the digital assets.
Okay. And do I just highlight or whatever? I just
you can just drop the link there for now.
Okay.
And actually, in order to make that hypertext now, so highlight the whole thing, hyperlink, not hypertext, and then delete out that part that's on the screen because we need HTTPS, and just paste in. No, delete that out.
Oh, gotcha.
And I'll just paste in what we had. There you go.
Okay.
And you don't have to worry about, I don't even know why they got that little go to a different tab thing there, because it's in an email anyway.
Okay. Then I can just make this say free.
Right. You can make it, just like you would any kind of hyperlink.
Okay.
Yeah. So save it.
Okay.
At the very top.
Oh, top. Okay.
And now close.
Okay.
Okay. Now when somebody opts in, they're going to get that email. So let me just go opt in myself. Okay, let me refresh.
Oh, so it still went to the learn more. Is that because of my cache?
Possibly. Let me see what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting the same thing. Let me open incognito. Type to health.com, and I screwed that all up. Let's see here. Yeah, it is still going to learn more.
Hold on, let me go back to that.
What are we missing here? Actually, click on one of those other tabs that's open, and let's go and look at the domains.
Does it matter? Just like this one is fine?
Yeah.
You get the settings and domains?
Yeah,
okay.
We don't need to go back into there anyway.
Oops. Okay. And then click into it?
Yeah, click on that. And click on default. Yeah, see, it's got that set properly. So that's where it should send it to. Yeah, it's type2health.com.
Is it just like a timing issue? Maybe it needs a little while.
Certainly shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, because everything's there too. So in other words, so now that I'm looking at it again, so if these weird numbers are here, it doesn't mean anything.
Right, as long as you have the path that's in the gear, the edit page
Okay.
test.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I'm going to just opt in on this page, and it should be the right page. Okay. And now it took me to a 500.
Oh, mine went to the free healthy recipes that time.
Oh, really? Okay.
Would you get to a 500 what?
Well, after I opted in, I went to a 500 error page.
Oh, did it mess up the steps then maybe?
Well, I mean, it could be that it just finally decided to kick in for some reason. Type 2 to health. HEALTH.com. Yeah, now it worked. Free healthy recipes. Okay, so it just hadn't.
Okay, cool. And then I just need to upload. He redid his VSL, so I got to update the new link. Cool. So I think we're all good then.
Okay, did you
but yes, let me check my email though.
Okay, okay, well, while you're waiting for the emails to come in, go back to the funnel.
Okay.
It'll probably take a little bit. So go back to the funnel. Now click contacts at the top. Okay, I'm there and you're there.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, how did you get how is it saying your name? Because I didn't have a name spot.
It just picks it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've been using this email address for 15 years.
Cool.
And then, okay, so we got that. Now go into Actionetics. So scroll up to the top, go to Actionetics, and go to email lists. And so click on that list. So it's two. I can see two on there. So it's got to be you and me. But click to the left or somewhere there. Yeah, click there, and it should show us the two. Okay, so all right. So good. We opted in. We're contacts. We're on the list. So all that is working. And then I got something from Richard Kelly. Thanks for signing up. Click on the link.
Did it go to your spam or your regular one?
No, I went to my regular.
Oh, awesome. Oh, cool. Mine did too.
And
so is that because we routed it through Cloudflare? That was the only thing I did differently.
Well, I think we did a lot of things differently. But yeah, so I got the PDF here.
Well, I guess, yeah, the domain. So could that have been an issue too? If the domain wasn't set up properly, it would go to your spam instead of...
Well, yeah, it's maybe. Because, yeah, your domain, when we went to it originally, we couldn't get it anywhere.
Cool.
We didn't see anything. Now I got to try to...
Oh, cool. This is exciting. Okay, awesome.
Okay, I got to find my way back here. There we go. Now, let's see, a couple other things before we even go any further is, so like, let's go to that first page because there's probably something else you didn't set up.
Okay, back to here.
As long as we're recording this, I might as well be as thorough as possible.
Yes, thank you. I appreciate
so that everyone can just see my incredible brilliance.
No, I mean, seriously, like Catherine needs to get you on because I think, this whole tech and back end stuff is like a whole nother beast and it's so confusing, yeah, for sure. But anyway, go where?
Okay, so let's edit this page. Oh, and I did like what you were doing the other day with, was Karen's. It was Karen's site where where you did kind of, that was one thing I have to show you, is how to do the 2-column row. You had her text on the screen and you're like, you were trying to figure out how to make it into 2 columns.
Yeah.
It's a simple function built right into ClickFunnels.
Oh, I think actually I do. I think I have done that before, the 2-column box. Okay. I didn't think of it at the time, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, it's just part of the text element.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
A different day, I'll have to show you how sometimes how you say to yourself, man, I wish I just had one more layer that I could like do something with, put in a shadow or whatever. Well, I'll have to show you the way that what I'm doing now is build an entire section, and then you can take that section and you can like stick it inside of an element.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
See, like, and I don't know if you can do this like with your coding. If I hope that they make the editor be able to do this. Like, I would like to be able to, like, within like a 2-column row, be able to have like almost like a 2 thing, you know, like where you could put 2 and 2 and something here. Like, does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but what you have to do is you have to build it in an element where you can do that.
Right.
So yeah, you would have, so you want to, well, draw it out for me and show me
I
what
know
you
now.
want.
I can't even honestly think about it right now, but I know I've come in. I'm like, oh, I would like to do this, and I'll have to, next time it comes into my mind, I will, because
Yeah.
I can't think of an instance right now to make it make sense.
Yeah, because I mean that actually, believe it or not, is one of the things I love doing more than anything else, is just figure out little stuff like that and just you know, create a little hack and shoot a video and you know,
Yeah,
that's how I publish. I'm not Steve Larson or any of these guys. I'm not going to do a podcast, because what I do, I couldn't even imagine doing that on a podcast, because it'd be like, okay, and then you click here.
Yeah.
Okay, now I know you can't see my screen, but what I'm doing is I'm clicking on. No.
Right. Yeah.
All right, so go up to settings.
Okay.
We'll see if you got this set up or not. Go down to SEO meta.
Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so the title, of course, besides showing up in Google results and also on any social media, it's also what shows up in the little box or the little tab at the top.
Okay.
Oh, I also see you don't have your favicon set up either.
Oh, thank you. No, thank you for saying that.
I need to make a list of all these things.
Yeah. And my other clients I did, but I thank you for saying that. I didn't even realize that yet. Cool.
Yeah,
I'll get that.
You know, I was thinking the other day is like, I really have to just put this out there to the world as one of my services, which is like, you know, $200, and I'll sit down with you for up to 2 hours and we'll just go through everything on your site before you launch it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and I would do more than that.
Well, I'll start at 2 and then we'll go up. I had a guy the other day who I'd worked with a couple hours to get his stuff going. He didn't pay me a dime. And yesterday he's at a convention trying to sell his stuff and just having a cow because his site isn't working.
Oh, man.
And so I jumped on real quick and I fixed all of his problems. And it was like, you know, he had to let me into his account, of course. But yeah, he was screwed because he set everything up wrong. So I went in and fixed it all for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so the title, I would make it much more than type 2 to health. I mean, you know, obviously use standard copywriting kind of thinking there. What's the benefit they're going to get? What problem are you solving? That kind of stuff for your title. So should I
still have type 2 to health, like, and then other words, or just get rid of the type 2 to health?
Well, okay, so let's think about this. So what's the chance of somebody finding him in Google? Probably pretty slim.
Right.
But more likely somebody could post this in the social media somewhere. Okay. And so you can see on your screen there what the 2 will look like. Oh, you do have an image in here. You do have a social image in there.
Yeah, that's literally, this is because whenever I do the SEO, I literally do this and then I put a name in and then I do the social image. That's all I do because I don't really know what the rest is for. So
yeah, well, I mean, just type something into the description line. And you will see then that's how it comes up. So, I mean, so the top one is what it'll look like in Google. Wow. And the bottom ones look like what it'll look like basically on Facebook.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to, you know, put in as much stuff in there as you possibly can.
Into the description?
Yeah, the description and the title.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so beef that up. And then, yeah, favicon, so you need to put that on your list too.
Yep.
And the way I do favicons, I don't know how you do them, but I just drop the favicon into the image editor.
And grab it here. That's how I usually do it. I think I've done it as like an uploaded asset once, but I usually just do that.
As a digital asset, yeah. Then I just go to the image editor, and wherever the image is, I just right click and I save the link address.
Yes.
And because I've seen people like, you know, create an, you know, whatever. It too many steps.
Yeah,
That's what my
I think I
attitude
did
is.
that because I'm pretty sure that's how Catherine first did it in like her video. So I think that's how I've just always done it by
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, you don't have to like put it into an element. You just have to get, I just wish they would make the image editor easier to get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to always go through an image to get there. It's like, well, come on, just give me a link somewhere.
Right,
So you
right.
can just open it up. Okay, so we got that, and that. What else do we have going on?
I'm trying to think. I think, let's see. Okay, well, no, that makes sense with the automation. I think that, and then the domain thing and the link. So I think that was it then. I think I'm good. I'll book another call with you if I need help with my other client, but I think.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to keep going now, I got nothing else to do right now.
I mean, I guess if you don't mind. Okay,
Yeah, you can send me more money. I'm not going to stop you from sending me more money. Don't worry about that. PayPal at danhavey.com. Anybody who's watching this video can send me money anytime they want.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. I mean, because my husband got home and I know I need to start cooking dinner soon. It's already 7:30 our time. So I need to start cooking dinner and everything. Oh, let me leave this here. So I still need to go in. I need to update the email and then put this inside the SMTP footer and then the favicon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to finish that email for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Cool. Well, I will work on that tonight then. Yeah. Cause I want to finish up this guy's first. And then, cause my other client, she's not really up and running yet. The only, other thing, I guess, and I don't know if you remember me asking, it was a couple weeks ago on the call with Jamie, how to manually add a person. Cause we still don't have, because he showed how you could like export the contacts and all that. But she doesn't even have that yet. Like she basically just sold a program. So I was wondering if I could take that customer's email and input it in as a customer so they can have access to her course.
Yeah. Just go back into ClickFunnels real quick and I'll show you.
Okay.
It's actually something new. I think they just put this in sometime in the last month.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
So go to Actionetics.
Oh, she doesn't have Actionetics though.
Well, okay. So then wherever you upload them is going to have to be a third-party autoresponder.
Okay.
So she's got MailChimp or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna book a separate call because she does not have Actionetics, so it's probably going to be some different stuff then, right? That we'll need to do for her. Because I don't have like a MailChimp or anything like that for her yet.
Well, where's she gonna store her contacts?
Is that a MailChimp thing? Is that like if we got her on MailChimp?
Well, what we were working with Karen the other day was, so it's on the $19 plan, it'd be the same for the 97, is that you can build out the emails in the automation tab. Now you're not going to have the WYSIWYG editor. You're going to have a text editor.
Okay.
But we tested it and the emails actually came through. So we were very happy when those emails came through. And
without having like a MailChimp or something provider, they were just coming through from ClickFunnels?
Yeah, so what we thought about on it was you could have MailChimp over here as a place where you could do the integration inside of the page editor, and you could send anybody who opts in, you could send that list over to MailChimp. And so you could build the list inside of MailChimp, but then use the automation tab to send out emails. So you can set up 20 emails as a drip campaign once somebody comes in, and it'll drip them out day after day after day, or however long you want the drip delay on them.
Okay.
But the list itself will be stored in MailChimp.
Okay.
So you don't have to go into MailChimp and create any emails. Now, I mean, we tested it and the emails came out just fine. You can put in images and of course hyperlinks, and you can do some basic formatting that it looks good enough. And the thing is, people got to understand is it's an email.
Right.
Most people look at their emails in a text editor.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be that fancy.
Okay, cool. All right. Awesome. No, this is great, but I'll definitely, I'll get on your calendar again. Like I said, I'm going to wrap up this client and kind of get his stuff going. And then when I get back to hers, I'll schedule another time with you, because I'm sure I'm going to need some more help, especially doing that whole, I don't know, like I said, all the email, all that kind of stuff. It's like, it doesn't click in here just yet. So it's still really confusing for me.
Well, like I said, I did the training on all this, and I have to go back and look at my own training.
Yeah.
Because
Where do I find that funnel blueprint though again? Where did you say that was?
quickstartblueprint.com.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I went to GoDaddy like 2 months ago and I typed that in and I go, holy crap, that's available.
Wow.
Quick Start Blueprint. I don't know if somebody had just relinquished it or what, because I can't believe that was just hanging around out there on the interwebs for 20 years.
Was there a funnel quickstartblueprint.com too?
Yeah, there should have been. Yeah. Well, just like, after Steve Larson did make affiliates great again, I went and got make funnels great again.
Oh, perfect.
Except
That's
I don't know
good.
I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. So somebody hopefully will come and offer me 20 grand for it.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
like
good
I said,
one.
I don't know if I'll ever use it. But all right, Erin, you go. Are you gonna be on Jamie's call tomorrow?